Hi friends, welcome to Aisha's DIY. This is a collaboration video with bbcraft.com. I placed an order with them and it was for $40. And then they sent me some products. One of the product is this 0.5 millimeter Chinese knotting cord that I'm going to use with all these variety of bicones which I got from them as well. This is like 10 strands for $6.84. I will leave down the description box below the link for all of these items that I bought from them, and there is also a special coupon code. I will leave down the description box below that as well for you guys to use for a $5 off of $40, especially for our channel. So let's get started. This is a 0.5 millimeter Chinese knotting cord. Can be used for variety of purposes. Trust me, you can easily string beads which has smaller holes, unlike a 0.8 millimeter or so. This is a very nice thing to work with. So I'm gonna just do an ombre effect. First I thought I will do multiple strands together, just like these. So just like these, I thought I will do that way, like that. But then I didn't want to do that. I'm just thinking that I will do string couple of beads. So I'm gonna string about, say, 40 beads. There is 5, so I'm going to do 8 beads of each. That's what I'm gonna do. See how easily it is going through. I just melted the end a little bit. As you guys can see, it's melted. So I'm just going to string it directly on the cord. I'm working with a spool. I didn't cut any, but I will string everything and then finally I will cut it. We're going to do a multiple strand. One, I like to pick out my 8 beads so that I know for sure I'm done. These were electroplated bicones. I feel that the price is very reasonable for 10 strand. See that? I'm gonna string all of these and come back. I have strung all the beads on the spool right here, and I have this much. So I am going to make 7 strands. That's what I have decided, and the count was a little bit different. Let's see this one set. In the first color I added 8, the second, third, and the fourth I added 6, and the last one I added 8. The point being is, when I am measuring this, it should be about 13 centimeters. So that's how I reduced 3 beads in between. I have 6, 6, 6, and 8 and 8. So that's the thing that I did. Whichever beads you are using, you use it according to this measurement. It has to be 13 centimeters. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave about 15 centimeter at the end and make a knot, overhand knot, just an overhand knot. Okay, and can take a head pin or so, tighten that up. So that's like exactly 15 centimeter. And then what you can do is you can move all the beads down. So this is one set, and now I'm about to make another knot. Okay, so I'm just putting a piece of wire so that I can get the knot as close. You don't want this to be very tight, you still want the flexibility, so don't make it very tight. So there should be a gap, like a little bit of movement. We need that gap. So again, you move everything down, and then you leave 15 centimeters here. Then you can cut this off at this point. So I have one strand ready. I'm gonna make the next one. Push all the beads down. So that we have enough space. Then make an overhand knot. Make sure that overhand knot stays within the 15 centimeter. Over here, that's about right. Now push all the beads down again. If you hold it like this, the beads will automatically fall. Hold it up and then it will fall down. So next one. Okay, there is one bead I left there. That's what I was thinking, what happened. So that's that, right? Now you can go ahead and make a knot. As I said, put a piece of head pin or wire and then just take it out, and then leave a little bit right there. There we go. Then you can have this as a measurement and cut it. So just like this, I'm going to prepare all 7 strands and then I will come back. Hi friends, welcome back. I did all our strands. It's already looking very pretty in my opinion. I hope you guys like it too. It's really pretty. I'm glad that I did the ombre effect rather than having one strand per cord. So see, approximately, it's not like exact, so approximately I am holding these together just like so, and I'm gonna take a clamp or probably a binder clip and then hold all these cords. Okay, maybe that's not a good idea. I don't know, I just want to hold all of these and then I just gonna go ahead and do an overhand knot with all 7 cords together. Take all 7 cords and then just okay, just knot it, don't tighten it up yet. So it's approximately okay. So you can either knot it and knot on both sides, and then take these two cords like this and do an adjustable macrame square knots, and you have a sliding bracelet, right? But you can also macrame this with the square knots. How you would do so is take these 3 cords in the center and these 2 cords on the side, and then start macrameing, except for you need to hold on to that, on top, underneath. So if you are not aware of the macrame square knots, I will leave down the description box below the link for you guys to go and watch the basic macrame knots video on my channel. Then you will get to know how easy it is to do the basic macrame knots. The square knot is one of the first ever knot that you will learn if you are learning macrame. So here we go. So now I shall tighten that up slowly and neatly, right? Just like that. Now so a couple of knots is good enough, as much as you want, as much length as you want. So I wouldn't go more because I still need to have some space. Okay, I messed it up a little bit. I still need to have some space for my adjusting or the sliding knot. Tighten that up. That's enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip this off. Because it's 0.5 millimeter, you need to be really careful. Trust me, you need to be really careful of how you melt the ends. Maybe you can use thread burner. If you are using this, just put it all the way out there. Okay, there we go. Put it far away, take everything far away, otherwise it's very easy to cut the cord off. Still it's not done. So see that cord suddenly came into play. There we go. And this side I just want to remove the knot. As I said, you don't have to do the macrame. You can just do this knot and do the sliding knot and you're good to go. But I like to come ahead and do the macrame, and I just lay this bracelet upside down. Okay, and then so that's how I decide which one is the center, which one is the side. There we go. Now I'm ready to do the macrame here. The first I'm doing a queue. I'm not going to do it very tightly. I'm just gently going to make this together. So over here I would like to put a weight on it so that I'm not pulling that off. Okay, just like that. We still need the space. That's enough. So now I'm going to do the P. The first knot is a crucial knot. After that you can do pretty tightly, but the first one needs to be gentle. Okay, you can tighten that, and now you can do a Q. Pull the center cord. So here visibly there is 1, 2, 2.5, right? So that's how much we will do here as well. And how do I count the number of stitches, number of knots? That is how much bump you have on the left and the right. One bump on the left and one bump on the right constitutes one square knot. That's how I calculated. I did visibly 2.5 square knots, which is 2 here and half more. One Q or 1 P is considered to be half of the square knot. There we go. Pull everything, sorry. Okay. Now, again, snip off this excess cord. I would take in the back and then take all the cords to the side. Be very careful. This is 0.5 millimeter cord because it's thinner. You need to be very, very careful. It catches fire soon, that way it will break. So here we go. Our bracelet is almost ready. Only thing is our square knot that we are going to put as a sliding knot here. So see how pretty that looks. If you want, you can actually make this like that, but anyways, this is how it's gonna sit on your wrist. I really like how it is looking. Now I will take my Naughty Do It All and then take these cords. See this? If you leave it on the leave it down, you will know which side is which. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to do that. take these two cords and I am going to attach this to my peg, all the cords nice and tight. So now you can do a knot with this same cord or a different cord. So I want to do it with a different cord, just because I feel more secure with a different cord, because we are going to do a sliding knot, and then I feel it's like 0.8 millimeter, or even the multicolor cord we can use. This is the cord I'm gonna use. It has all these colors, so why not, right? So I'm gonna take this one. You need about 8 to 10 inches. That's all you need. I'm gonna just measure here and just cut it. Gonna put it underneath. First Q. I always like to do Q first. I don't know why, but you can do either of them first. Doesn't really matter. There we go. This is 0.6 millimeter, not really 0.8, but it's definitely, it feels thicker than the 0.5 millimeter. There we go. This many knots is more than enough. So what I'm going to do is take it off. I'm gonna snip these off and then burn the edges. And also I'm gonna figure out beads for my tassel part. So I figured that since we have so much attraction in the front, I'll keep this simple, right? But I need something to pull and pull the string on and loosen that up. So what I figured is, see, this is a little bit tight as well, but what I figured is I will add a that's why when you do the sliding knot, you're not supposed to do it very tight, which I often do that. I don't know why. But take all of these 3 cords. You don't even have to melt it. It's going pretty well through this 6 by 8 millimeter roundel. See that? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to tie a knot. Like a stupid person, I did that first. Okay. First I'm gonna tie an overhand knot before the bead. If you do that and then after the bead a knot, what happens is the bead doesn't move around. Sometimes I like that effect, sometimes I would like the bead to move around. So it just depends upon how you like. So now that is the position that knot is. So I'm just cinching that up, and then you can do an overhand knot after the bead. You can take your pliers and grab all of these through that, and then put a wire inside and move it all the way towards the bead. and then tighten that up by pulling every cord just like that. Then snip that off, leaving a short tail for you to melt. See, this is how much it's got wasted. We pretty much used everything really nicely, not much wastage. And as you guys can see, the bracelet is very pretty. An ombre bracelet using BB Craft products. The crystals are from BB Craft, the cord is from BB Craft, even the one that we did, the variegated one, that is also from BB Craft. So all of this I will leave down the description box below. Go check it out. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.